So this is a quick demo on how Crestwood's fixed projects to fixed asset integration product works and some of the setup steps that are necessary. So one of the beautiful parts about this integration is because it's so simple. So the only configuration that you're pretty much going to be doing is under fixed asset preferences, you're going to need an accrual account. So this is your fixed asset account, and then this is your projects account. And then based on these two accounts, Acumatica knows what to do and how to make the correct journal entries when transitioning asset values from a project into a fixed asset. So really cool. The example that I have for you today is a construction project. So we've got, we're building a grocery store, let's say, and then converting that into a fixed asset. And you can see under our balances that I've got some costs already under my actuals. I got $5,268,880. And if I hit view transactions there, I can see exactly what that value is made up of. So good for visibility and tracking purposes as well. When this eventually becomes a fixed asset, I can then look backwards and see exactly which AP bills came to make up this project. So I'll show you another example of what this looks like. It's pretty straightforward. So I've got my bill here. You know, these are labor bills, these could be payroll, these could be materials. And then I've got my costs, and as long as it's hitting that fixed asset accrual account, defined back there on the fixed asset preferences. So this is going to be part of an account group. This is just project accounting, nothing fancy here. It's going to hit my project. And when I release this, you're going to see under the project balances that my actuals have gone up, right? So you can see the, $418,000 here instead of, I think we had like 200 earlier, right? So once I've gotten all of my bills posted to my project, I've grossed up my costs, we're finished building the grocery store. The last step is I'm going to close out my project, and I'm going to go to my tasks and hit complete tasks and then complete here. And then I'm ready to go. Everything I've shown you so far is just boilerplate out of the box Acumatica. This next part is where our Crestwood integration comes into play. So when I hit convert to fixed asset here, it's going to give me a couple options. By the way, you can convert it to a new fixed asset, or you can link it to an existing fixed asset. So you can actually add this balance value. Let's say that you worked on a grocery store and then you come back and do some more work on it. As long as you have a new project, you can then go back and add this value to an existing fixed asset, which is kind of cool. So when I hit convert here, it's going to ask me some basic questions. This is typically what you would be asked when you're creating a new fixed asset anyway. We've just added this logic to really the projects page. So I'm going to say that this is computer equipment. It's going to assume that I want to convert it today, which yes, I do. And then the acquisition costs, it's going to assume that I want to convert the full amount of the project. But obviously I can change this dollar value if I need to. I'm going to hit OK. Then a couple cool things happen. I got my new fixed asset, right? This is another customization piece as it links back to the original project. So you can kind of toggle back and forth. The other cool thing that we built in is on the project itself. Under the summary page, you can see the fixed asset that it's linked to. So the look back goes both directions. This is giving you one last opportunity to kind of eyeball it, make sure that the useful life is correct. All of this is defaulted in from the class, exactly like it normally would with the fixed assets module. I'm making sure my acquisition cost is right, so that came in correctly. My receipt date's all looking good. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove, hold, and save. And that completes the acquisition for the fixed asset. On the back end, what the Crestwood entry just did is we've got our AP bill, and then we've got this GL entry right here. So this was automatically created by our customization, and it basically moves the balance from the projects accrual GL account to the fixed asset accrual account, so that in the next transaction here, when we do our fixed asset acquisition, we're moving it out of the fixed asset accrual and into office computer equipment, which is the depreciation account for the class I picked. So pretty slick. If you're looking for a specific write-up of exactly what this looks like, this is exactly what I just went through. So we've got our project, convert to new fixed asset. We've got our dialog box allowing us to put in, the different information. for our fixed asset, then this is the balance shift transaction. So this is the journal entry that gets made after I complete this dialog box here and hit OK. And then this is just showing that on the fixed asset, you've got reference to the project ID. And these are the 5 pieces of information that the fixed asset, or sorry, rather the project brings over to the fixed asset. Then on the project, this is just showing that hyperlink that I just demoed for you, so you can access the fixed asset from the project as well. And then this process I didn't demo, but it's very similar. So this is the process for adding a component as an existing asset. This allows you to select which asset you'd like to add the project information to, add an amount, project description, all that good stuff. So pretty much the same as before, we're adding our fixed asset information from the project to an existing fixed asset instead of net new. And this just kind of goes through more of the nitty gritty on that. And I hope you enjoyed this. Give us some feedback. Let us know what other features you'd like to see. Feel free to reach out to our team as well if you're wanting more information on this integration. We're really excited to share it with a few people. So let us know. Thank you very much.